Have you ever had someone close to you do something that hurt you deeply? Perhaps a friend betrayed your trust, or a family member spoke to you harshly or unjustly. Maybe you've been wronged by someone at work or in your neighborhood. In today's gospel reading, Jesus teaches us how to deal with such situations. First, he tells us to go to the person who has wronged us and speak to them in private. This is important because we should always give people the benefit of the doubt. We should assume that their actions were not intended to harm us, and by speaking to them privately, we show them the respect and dignity that they deserve. But what if the person does not listen to our appeal? What if they refuse to apologize or make amends? In that case, Jesus tells us to bring 1 or 2 others with us, so that truth may be confirmed. When someone has witnessed a situation, their testimony can help to clarify what happened and bring about a just resolution. Moreover, the presence of others can serve as a reminder for all involved of the seriousness of the situation and the need to treat each other with respect. But what if the person still refuses to acknowledge their wrongdoing? In that case, Jesus tells us to go to the church and to tell it to the church. This is the final step before taking any kind of action against the person who has wronged us. By going to the church, we are able to seek the guidance and support of the entire community of believers. The church is able to pray for us and offer us the necessary support and comfort during this difficult time. And what if the person continues to deny their guilt even after the church has intervened? In that case, Jesus tells us to treat them as we would a Gentile or a tax collector. This means that we are no longer to consider them as part of our community. We may have to distance ourselves from them and avoid any further contact. This is not an easy thing to do, but it is sometimes necessary in order to protect ourselves from those who refuse to acknowledge their wrongdoing. But Jesus does not leave us without hope. He promises that whatever we bind on earth will be bound in heaven. This means that whatever decision we make to take action against the person who has wronged us will be validated by God himself. Our prayers will be heard and answered. If 2 of you agree in prayer concerning anything, my Father will grant it. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, when you gather in my name, I will be in the midst of you. When 2 or 3 of you agree in prayer concerning anything, ask, and it shall be given you. This passage shows us that we are not alone in our struggles. God is with us every step of the way, ready to help and guide us towards a just resolution. So whenever you face a situation where you feel you have been wronged, remember to follow these steps. To go first to the person who has wronged you, then to bring 1 or 2 witnesses, and finally, to go to the church for guidance. Trust in God's promise that whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and you will find the strength and courage to overcome any challenge.